Checking in now with the Lady Flames basketball team. Opening round of the NCAA tournament coming up this Saturday. Liberty and North Carolina down in Chapel Hill. We're visiting now with Lady Flames guard Sadalia Ellis. Sid, exciting times for the program. What are you doing to get ready?
You know why I'm here. No, I'm just kidding.
So you don't get fined, right?
I don't get fined. No, I'm just kidding. Right now we're just really preparing with practice. You know, Tuesday and Wednesday were kind of like our intense days, and as we go throughout the week, we'll kind of back off a little bit, and we just been trying to make sure that we work on our transition defense because we know that UNC is a very transition offense team, so that's kind of what we've been doing.
You found out your opponent on Monday. How much preparation have you been able to do to get ready for them since then?
Oh, a lot, because, you know, the coaches are already on film and scouting and all that good stuff, you know. For us, it's the same, you know, you just come out on the court, practice hard every day regardless of the opponent, but now that we know our opponent, we can go and scout and get the educational part of them, so that'll be good.
So then you know that they have a 6-foot guard in Alicia Gray that averages 15, 16 points a game then, right?
Definitely. I probably won't be on her, you know, seeing as I'm 5'4", I'll probably be on the point guard. But, yeah, we'll have to figure out a good matchup for her and some other people, and, you know, we'll just kind of go from there.
Is the biggest key kind of slowing down their tempo? I mean, I think they score, 75, 76 points a game?
Yeah, 25% of their points are coming from transition offense. So slowing them down is a really big key, trying to make them play in a half court. And so that's our goal for the game.
How do you feel about the way you guys are playing right now, though? I think it's, 22 out of your last 23 that you've won coming off the tournament title. You've had a few days off, but how do you feel about the way this team's playing?
I think we've been playing great. We had some great practice, you know, from coming behind and being up and all this, you know, just different situations and scenarios. But we've been playing a very great basketball game, definitely on the defensive end, and we've been taking care of the ball as of lately. So we just want to continue that stretch going into the NCAAs. How
excited are you to be playing a team like North Carolina? I mean, it's not just the NCAA tournament. You're going against a program with some tradition here.
It's exciting, just like any other game. You know, we played South Carolina, Minnesota, and then all the big-name teams this year, so it's just kind of adding to the list, and it's just exciting to be able to go against different competition.
All right, Sid, we appreciate your time. Looking forward to Saturday.
Thank you.
Time to break down the opening round matchup with Liberty and North Carolina as we check in now with the head coach of the Lady Flames, Carey Green. And, Coach, I was talking to Sadalia Ellis a moment ago. You've got these girls coached up here and really with a good understanding of North Carolina, it seems like, early on. How quick were you able to dive into the Tar Heels?
Well, with the technology that we have today, and you're able to get as many games as you want. I mean, I'm spending hours along with several of our assistants just watching game films and just gathering as much data and we possibly can, provide that information to them and empower them. We feel like education is empowerment, and the more they're prepared, I think the better off we are. Now, there is a reaching a point there too, though. You can make them Goliath, and they're not Goliath. They're an extremely good team and have battled some great teams right down to the wire and beaten some good teams as well. So we're really respecting them. They're, with the exception of South Carolina, they're probably the best team we've played all year.
With a team like this, a matchup like this on their home floor, is the key really getting through the first 8 to 10 minutes or so, kind of withstanding the atmosphere and getting into it?
Well, I think obviously they would be very familiar with the surroundings and very comfortable sleeping in their own beds, that type of thing, and used to the lighting. I think they're going to have runs. We just have to sustain runs. So, yeah, I'm assuming there's going to be a knockout punch and a few haymakers thrown by their offense and their defense trying to maybe cause some crisis and turn us over, and we got to be prepared for that. And if it does happen, and it does happen to the best, you know, I've been watching games against Notre Dame and a lot of their opponents, and nobody's perfect. So you make mistakes, you got to recover really quick. They're a team that capitalizes on your mistakes with their quickness. I mean, they'll turn it over. You turn the ball over, and they'll turn it into quick points. And just as comparison, we average about 12-13% of our offense comes off of transition. And that means off of a fast break or primarily off of a turnover. They average about 25% of their offense comes from transition. And you want to make a quick comparison. In our league, a team that we played High Point in a championship, they turn about 16% of their offense into transition offense. UConn, number one in the country, is 21%. So you put things in comparison. We're playing a team that if you turn the ball over, you don't take care of it, they turn your turnover into quick points, and they're just extremely quick and deep too. So it's just going to be a difficult challenge for us.
Yeah, they're forcing about 21 turnovers per game. Your team had been turnover prone at times this year, but it seemed like going towards the latter stages in the season, you guys were able to really cut down on that. Is that encouraging going into a game like this?
It certainly is. You want to prepare for March Madness. You want to have the opportunity to be playing in NCAA. And as you go throughout the season, you want to keep addressing and get consistent and take care of the ball. And recently, as you said, we've been doing a good job of taking care of it. And, I think we're going to need that because that's their strength. We need to address their strength and try to neutralize that. And it doesn't make any difference if that's their strength or not. Whoever you play, you turn the ball over and shoot the ball poorly, at this point in time, you don't have another opportunity. Then you have to throw in your defense. Are you going to prepare defensively for what they run and also rebound? So it's complex. We've had some time, more than most of the season in preparing for one game, and that's all you want to do, one game at a time. And it's a difficult challenge for anybody playing on somebody else's home court.
They have a 6-foot guard, Gray, averaging about 16 points per ball game. But then they have two others in double figures as well. Is she the biggest matchup problem or for your team, or is there someone else, or what does it come down to?
Well, I think the biggest matchup problem is speed. Okay, they have good depth, and coming off the bench is a lot of speed too. Gray's an exceptional ball player. She's a lefty, so that throws another curve at everybody. She shoots the ball very well from three-point range. So, you could compare her in some ways to some of our larger wings, Simone Brown or Michaela Sanders. And they both shoot the ball very well. Just that Gray's a lefty, and she'll throw you off balance a little bit. And she attacks very well off the dribble as well. So she certainly is the number one priority challenge along with the inside game of the post because they're, we have posts that are same size, but, we don't go against that in our conference. And we've got to be playing a game on the inside. So we'll be challenged everywhere, perimeter with speed, size inside. And, if we get into a half-court game, that's more to our advantage than a full-court speed game.
One last thing, how much are you preaching to your team to enjoy the moment here heading into the tournament?
Well, we started off with that. And it's something you do want to enjoy and seize the moment. You're building memories, and we don't want to have any regrets. We don't want to retreat. There's something in front of us that is a huge challenge, which is a great opportunity, and it can continue to build. And we encourage them to understand that. Seize the moment, have no regrets, lay it on the line, and compete and do it in a way that would honor God.
Coach, we appreciate the time. Good luck on Saturday in Chapel Hill.
Thank you.
That's the head coach of the Liberty Lady Flames, Carey Green. Liberty and North Carolina opening round of the NCAA tournament Saturday at 11. In Lynchburg, for the Liberty Flames Sports Network, I'm Nick Pierce.